mean, it's like, thank you. Serious.
Oh wait, the sounds.
Just change it to the. Welcome to the Talk Lately Show, everybody. Let's get ready to revert back. I just dropped everything on the floor. It's Monday, July the 21st. Can you move that down some so I can see the weather and stuff? It's 80 degrees. It feels wonderful.
It really does.
But it's weird.
I thought you was about to tell me to turn my mic off again.
No, it's weird for, in a second. It's weird for July to be 80 degrees. I mean, really, that's it? No wonder I haven't been wanting to go swimming for...
Last time it was pretty darn hot.
Last summer?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I wanted to go swimming like every day. And it was like, whatever.
Yeah.
But I really do want to go swimming now that I'm talking about it.
Oh,
maybe that's why my mouth keeps drying out.
Guess what?
No, it's not your time. Anyway, welcome to the show. It's 80 degrees outside of 702 right here on BeExposedRadio.com on July the 21st of Monday. And we're here live with you for the next 4 days. Tomorrow, I promise, I won't be here until... When is... You said Wednesday and Thursday?
Yes.
I won't be here until 6-ish. Because I can't. I just can't. I can't be drained. I can't. Guys, come here. I want to...
Stop. Thank you.
If I wasn't scared for how much it's going to cost, I mean, throw my whole entire body out of the boardroom's window. Every time I come here, I'm hungry.
Hey, I got some lasagna. You want some?
No. Who made it?
I did.
Hell no.
What's wrong with my cooking?
I'm just saying. No.
What's wrong with my cooking?
You just
didn't
sat
even
over
see
there
it.
when I got here today and picked under your nails with your cell phone case. Hell no, I don't want no
Don't be observing
lasagna.
me. Don't be observing me. Okay?
Hell no, I don't want any
I'm
lasagna.
nervous
What you nervous when you was in the room by yourself?
because you was watching me.
I wasn't watching you.
Yes, you were.
really.
Obviously, you were.
Yeah, no, obviously I heard this. And that's very irritating. With your cell phone case. I was like, what in the... Nasty. And then it's like, I just feel the droppings hitting the carpet. Like... And you talk about me needing Perel. Look at all that on the carpet that I'm going to track home under my shoes.
But you're sneezing into the atmosphere.
Right. It's a lot of atmosphere versus them crumbs that are going to still be there.
And then you got the fan right there, like
Blowing in the opposite direction. So come on, what other points you want to make?
circulated.
It circulated to what? What's that, the crumbs on your tongue from under your fingernails?
No.
That's what you tasted? That's disgusting. But you totally was like, with your cell phone case. I was like, I'm not coming back here until after 6. Goodness, because if I'm not here, it'll be out of sight, out of mind. Now I'm going to remember that forever. Like, this is the spot. You know, I'm going to remember it. This is the spot where...
How you get your fingernails like that? Where'd you go?
I went to my mother when she gave birth to me, and it's hereditary.
Is that how they get all shiny?
No, they got shiny from lotion. Oh, and I have a protective coat because they get brittle. They're bending in.
Where's my lasagna?
I'm sorry?
I was saying, where's my lasagna?
She never did nothing. She's still sitting in that seat.
So what's the first story for the day?
Matthew knows.
Who's he?
Really? That's why your mic should be off. Because no one else said, who's he? But you. That was a weird thing to say. On the Talk Lately show. You could have said that on the show before this one. But not on this one.
Right. Turn my mic off.
It's perfection. Give yourself a round. Make it sound like a whole lot of people. What are you doing? Why can I hear that? Why are you? Your volume is way too loud in there.
I'm back. No, I ain't going nowhere again.
Yeah, turn your mic off and do your work. In there.
Moving keyboards, man.
Matthew got a new job, though. Check out these lace fronts, yo. Just lace front. These lace fronts are getting ridiculous. Who puts on a lace front braid kit?
Wait, what? A braid kit?
Her lace front is made up of braids.
I need those buttons, man. I need those new buttons.
Lace front eyebrows, a lace front beard. How does that work? I did see a lace front mustache before, though. I did see one of those. For somebody that can't grow a mustache, they got it. They got it right up your alley for you.
Lace fronted.
Lace front back hair. That's gross. But now they got lace front box braids. They look pretty good, though. If you look at them from a distance, you won't see the netting in the front. Oh, gosh. Everybody in the hood now, baby, is going to have one. All you have to do is switch it the way I switched it to the ATSS. You could switch it to the TLS in 2014. Get your life. Why you gotta act like you're so handicapped all the time? President Obama, why is it all flat like that? That's what you eat his lasagna too? Like a whole pile of pizza.
Say who?
Dude.
You said who made that? Oh, I made that.
You made this?
I did.
You lying.
I am.
Who made it?
Never on Sundays.
Oh, never on Sundays made this?
Yep.
It's $25,000.
Nope.
Expensive.
I was there today. I had lunch from there today. I'm sorry, we had lunch at Never on Sundays today. That's where I was. I had a cheesesteak. It wasn't that good, though.
You want to say something?
The bread was good. President Obama says that he wants the 51st state to be Washington, D.C. I like that idea. At least they won't be alone with their own thoughts. What do you want me to say? That's for the poll show. That has nothing to do with today.
Oh.
This weekend was the Artscape. Did you go? I didn't go.
I did.
Turn your mic off. You will not ever speak into my mic with your mouth full like that again.
I went.
I'm so not into this today.
Come on, you can do it, Monty.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just not. I'm not. No. What I meant to say is I'm just not into this today. Is that what I said? Oh, I meant that. But no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna get through the day for real, for sure. But over there, and I think that'd be a good idea though for Washington D.C. for the 51st state. Although I thought we already had 51. I guess we only had 49 all along, and then Hawaii came along and became the 50th.
I don't think it should be a state.
Why not?
Why do you think it should be a state?
Because who the hell else has a district of Columbia? Where is Columbia? And why is it a district of Columbia?
Pizza.
Mic off. If you're not going to communicate one of the stories, then let's not have you communicate at all. You're bringing me down, son. You're bringing me down. Oh, my goodness. All right, look, for the rest of the show, though, I'm going to talk about Chris Brown, a little bit more on this Matthew Knowles situation, and we can continue to talk about the D.C. becoming a state situation, as well as Governor Martin O'Malley has been talking to faith leaders about the immigration situation that is going on in our country currently. I'll let you in on what they talked about and what the faith leaders have been saying about the whole entire situation. Faith leaders. Okay, McDonald's has been selling expired something that you people have been eating. So if you feel a little bit of not, okay, we'll get to it. I'm gonna tell you all about it though. Oh, and that was one of my faves. I haven't had McDonald's besides the French fries in do you have to shove that facing this way into your mouth? Like, do you have to? Or can you bend down a little bit and then chew? I'd appreciate it. Every time you open your mouth, all I see is that hangy ball, and I'm sick of it. I want that hangy ball out of this room. There was a man convicted of rape 30-something years ago. Actually, 30 years ago. The conviction has been overturned. So, when these cases happen like this, they come into a lot of money. He should sue 30 years, man. I was just watching something similar to this over the weekend on the OWN network where a guy, he was 16 years old. He had a whole bunch of different mental issues. And one of he went to a friend's house where there were kids, and I actually believed him. I don't know if I usually would, but I actually believed him, where they said a 10-year-old child, that he molested this 10-year-old, not even molested, he touched the child's breastorical region, and that he instructed her to unbutton her shirt, and then come to find out that the father of the child said that it didn't happen. Now he was sentenced to 20 years. Now this is just the pinch. Okay? He was sentenced to 20 years in jail off the threat that he might possibly be a repeat offender based on the testimony of an officer. They can predict the future. I find that to be absolutely ridiculous. Here now we gotta be facing presumption before the fact on whether or not we're gonna, commit a crime again. Now he got out. He spent 16 years in prison. He got out. Now he's on parole. as well as he has to wear this ankle monitor that tells where he is at all times while he's on parole. He can't be in the vicinity of any children. So that means he'll never have children until this is overturned. So they're now working to try to get this overturned. Even the district attorney said of course it was in Texas, but even the district attorney, the new one that came into office, was like, look, this is wrong. We're going to have to get this reduced. We want to get you off this registry so you can live on with your life. This man's like, I want to have children. I can't have children because my ankle monitor's going to go off when I'm around them. Can you imagine him at the hospital in the maternity ward and the police coming to get him and say he violated because, oh man, he was like, that's my baby right there. I don't care. You violated. Don't you get next to the breast.
Get your baby.
Anyway, look, this a D.C. man convicted of raping and murdering a woman in 1982 has been exonerated by the U.S. Attorney's Office due to a new DNA test that proved his innocence. According to a release, Kevin Martin pleaded guilty to and was convicted of one count of manslaughter while armed in 1984 for the rape and murder of Ursula Brown. Martin entered a Alfred's plea in which the defendant doesn't admit guilt, but instead agrees that the government has enough evidence to convict. Martin was sentenced that year to a prison term of 15 years to life for manslaughter and 2 consecutive terms of 10 years to life on robbery charges. Damn, he was paroled in 2009. As the Post points out, Martin's case marks the 5th time in many years that the federal prosecutors in D.C. acknowledged that errors by an elite FBI forensic unit have led to wrongful convictions. Well, this happens all the time. Now, based on this case, I think any case that can involve DNA should be retested at this point because now we have the technology. Back then, we didn't have the technology. The technology wasn't available to lay people. Now it's available. We can test all this technology again and get these cases of the people that were convicted wrongfully overturned. I don't care how much it's going to cost. You taking my life away from me on facts that aren't actually facts. The propaganda and stuff that you put in the magazines to sell stories. I need the truth to be told when it comes to me. And if you need my help, I'm here at 855-835-5857, extension 1. Text 443-642-9403. If you're by email, you can text at BigExposedRadio.com. It's ridiculous, though. So, according to court documents, Brown was raped and killed on November 1st. 7 days before my birthday. In 1982, when she was driving along Route 295, a car intentionally bumped her from behind, and when she got out to investigate the damage, she was abducted and taken to a home on the 4300 block of Martin Luther King Avenue in Southeast D.C. She was raped at her home, and when she tried to escape, she was shot in the head and stabbed. Her body was discovered near a dumpster next to an elementary school in Southeast, where it had been discarded. Brown's rape and murder was part of a string of attacks in October and November of 1982 in which several motorists were bumped by another vehicle and then robbed and assaulted when they got out to investigate. Although Brown was the only victim murdered, 8 victims, 7 women and 1 man, what are you doing, were robbed and or assaulted. Originally, Martin, along with 2 other suspects, William Davidson and Kevin Williams, pleaded guilty to taking part in robberies, but Martin denied taking any part in the rape and murder of Brown. However, microscopic hair fragments found in Brown's shoes matched hair samples taken from Martin. Moreover, Davidson testified that that he acted as a lookout when Martin raped and killed Brown. Though Martin pleaded guilty, his lawyer said he was afraid of getting convicted of a greater charge if he didn't comply. I understand that I was wrong in committing the robberies, but I never took part in a murder. So now he's free, and he can sue. He has grounds for suing because he didn't get commit a murder, but he spent all this time in jail, so he'll get commuted for time served. And these people make a killing when they get out for when they get wrongfully prosecuted. They be making wrong choice of words.
Yeah,
wrong
I was
choice
just about to say that. Like, they making a killing, really, really.
Bad choice of words. They be making a grip because he didn't strangle her. They be making a grip when they be getting out of jail for these wrongful prosecution cases. How much the man that got out, he was almost killed on death row when he got out because he didn't do it. I think he got like $1 million here in Baltimore. Thanks to the attorney with Mr. Warren Brown. How you doing, Mr. Warren Brown? Mr. Warren Brown is the ish, though. He be doing this thing. He's related to Jada Pinkett Smith. I think he's like her stepfather or something like that. Or was her stepfather.
Baby. Who now, baby?
Can you believe they're already presuming that as soon as the tour is over, on the run tour over, Jay-Z and Beyonce is going to get divorced? I wouldn't put it past them putting these stories out themselves to sell tickets.
Yeah, because that's what Jay-Z did, right? When he said, like, yeah, this is going to be my last album, the Black Album. And then he still decided to make more music.
That's when you should have hit like what? Thank you.
Like what?
Oh, I don't get it. I don't care about their relationship, actually. Not anymore. Like I was on the bandwagon. Did you see the video of the girl that was surfboarding on the daggone stripper pole? If it was me, I just would have threw all my money and on the table, or just up on the stage and like just laugh. Like I'm done. I'm done. It was two girls on the pole.
Oh yeah, and there was like one girl sitting on top of the other.
Yeah, so she just spun around on this pole surfboarding.
Wow.
I would have just been done. I would just been like, all right, look, you know what? I just can't take this any longer. You did that. You did that. While she was playing surfboard in the background. That was hot. I had to get out of there. While Jay-Z seemingly is the one at fault, he's also the one doing all in his power to keep the couple together, even hiring the marriage counselors who are believed to be traveling with the super duo on their tour. They're trying to figure out a way to split without divorcing.
That is outright lies. That is not true.
What was the point of that? That wasn't the time for that button. Just wanted you to know.
Like what?
Because you don't know. You don't know if this is a lie or not. I don't relapse. This is a huge concert tour. They've already gotten the money for most of the from the promoters up front. Despite the tens of millions, the couple will pocket from the current tour. This will certainly be their last, and the end of their tour could officially spell the end of their marriage. How about Adele? She's coming back. I don't care about this no more because Adele is coming back and she's going to take over the music charts again. That's the only thing we really care about. Where my hands at? Ooh. Yeah. I set fire to the rain. Do you hear me? Did you remember? Oh my gosh, I'm getting in my car and I'm going to play that. I can't wait. 35 minutes. Damn it, let's hurry up. So, they're still talking about the flight MH17 in the news today. I actually turned all my televisions off and I started watching old shows. I can't listen to it. 298 people dying. Who wants to hear that all day, every day, for the past 5 days? There has to, I mean, I feel so bad for the people that lost their lives. But at the same time, it just puts a morbid gloss over anything good in your life. So how do you get past something like that when you gotta still constantly deal with the news people spreading it, you know, just laying it on thick. On top of your good news, here comes the bad. Like mayonnaise on top of mayonnaise. And then bread. Makes you want to vomit, right? Oh, we're gonna go take a break though. I'm gonna go clean under my fingernails like Mr. Robbie did. And you're probably gonna go wash your hands excessively because you don't understand why your fingernails are that dirty. BigSwellsRadio.com.
Though I love both of them for virtually the same reason. Fabulousness. I could give a rat's behind about who can authentically sing or not. However, Jennifer, you cannot hold a candle to the vocal stylings of one Mariah Carey. But judged up in the studio, who gives a damn? They make you sound good as far as I'm concerned, Jen Lo. And Mariah, Jen Lo's got nothing on your boobs, but you got nothing on that ass. Both of yous are great in your own rights. I'm not going to even feed into the feud. So that's my commentary on it. I love them both for the very same reason, yet two different reasons. Both of them have been close to Puffy at one point or another. Who's the more authentic beauty? Well, you both have had work done on your faces. So, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with it, but just let the record show. That's my opinion, by the way. You look at the noses. Nose for nose, both noses have been done. Mariah, Mimi, that new chin is looking awfully cute. Jen, your first nose still needed zhuzhing. You got it done again. It looks cute. Tasteful. Neither one of you are in the hood now, baby. I mean, both of you, everything is tasteful on both your broads. And both you know liposuction as far as I'm concerned. Why are you wowing? What is the big deal?
It's not a big deal.
Well, then stop starting something by wowing.
Sorry.
I couldn't picture either one of you having sex crazily. The two of you and Beyonce, you fan your hair out and keep asking a man, what's my name? What's my name? Aren't you glad to be with me? That's what all three of you do, as far as I'm concerned. The three of you play like you can put it down, but I don't believe nothing is really popping off. Why are you oohing? Egging it on.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
I didn't realize, and it had a place for you to put your clothes and your shoes if you was to get naked, but it wasn't that kind of parlor. Right. Yeah, right. With the Chinese people with the little fingers and stuff. It wasn't that kind with the happy endings. But it was so good. I laid down on the table. He didn't even tell me that he was getting ready to turn this machine on that was going to... I fell asleep. It was like 3 minutes in, I was gone. And it was only for 10 minutes. Wow. But I was gone 3 minutes. I was like, and it massaged, not only did it do the part where I was injured, but it did all the way up to the top of my skull, like right there in the middle. Yeah. That's why I was gone. It was like giving me the neck treatment. It was like a passion mark. But, it was really good. It felt wonderful. It was wonderful.
Passion marks hurt.
I know. It was hurt so good.
You be trying to enjoy it, like,
stop the blood. Am I bleeding?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's enough.
Keep going. It was one of those. It was really, really fun though. I enjoyed it so much. I mean it. I can't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow I just might get naked without them asking me. You think about that? Why are you naked? What you got to on?
Kill the visual. Kill the visual.
Like this. Like I am ready. Get your baby. Thank you. I'm gonna have a baby.
You are now listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Join the club that gives you stuff. Hey, thanks! Radio Loyalty. Here's how it works. Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then, you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right? Radio Loyalty. Click that banner to join now.
Wendy Williams rocking your station, dropping hits across the whole nation. Wendy Williams rocking your afternoon.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Mary J. Blige has an alter ego. When she raps, her name is Brooke. So the calm one rapping is Mary. The wild one is Brooke. That's what Beyonce says. The calm one is Beyonce. The wild one is Sasha. The calm one is Wendy. The man is Woody. And I just learned today that the Woody button is broken. Can you please just try it one more time?
1, 2. Whoa. Put me down or I'll create another character. Don't F with me. Let's play with the machine and see if we can make another character. I have to think of a name. Oh. This character's name is Bambi. She's very blonde and very busty. Play with the buttons. Let's see who else comes up. Turn the dial. Turn the dial. This is Bambi and Woody all in one. Oh boy. I hear Bambi, I hear Woody. I hear Bambi, I hear Woody.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
It's a wonder how anything gets done around here if it wasn't for me. So over the weekend, we took our first chance at our first try at this poll show thing, where engineer Robbie went out to Artscape and tried to poll people. So he was going up to people asking them questions, and it was like, who's this Reagan? What's this Reagan? I don't answer questions from Reagans. So he had a whole bunch of what's that section called? Possibilities?
Pass.
Oh, passes. Like, I don't want to answer this Reagan's questions.
If that's what you call it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I call it. But you did get some yeses and some nos.
Yep.
That's the whole point. I did notice that on the Rawling Blake side, there were more nos. I mean, more yeses. Right?
Rawling Blake had more no's.
Oh, what was the question, though?
The question was, isn't Mayor Rawling Blake's doing good in office right now?
Okay.
So a lot of people said no.
I heard there was a lot of booing too when she came on stage to introduce, to open up like the Artscape or something, and they were like, "Boo! Get out of here! Your teeth are messed up. I hate you. I hate your guts. Your hair is snappy. You are a Reagan." I heard there was a lot of stuff like that.
I didn't even know she did an introduction.
She usually does as the mayor of the city. He was like, "Boo! Your shoes don't match. Your life is over after this. You'll never be mayor again." Stuff like that. It's so funny because my daytime boss, they were talking about her at lunch today, and I think that's why my mood went south. They were, "Boo! Your perm didn't go through." That's what they were doing. Don't her hair always seem like it's real extra thick? Nobody's hair is that thick. No one's hair is that thick. I mean it. McDonald's is apologizing for selling expired garbage meat. I don't know what garbage meat is, but I'm sure it's something serious. After a TV report alleging that a Chinese food supplier used meat that had fallen on the factory floor and mixed expired goods with the new stuff, McDonald's and fast food conglomerate Yum Brands have vowed to cease ties with the company. Now they promise all of the steaming trash they serve you will be totally fresh. Now, they vow.
Lies. That is not true.
"We will not tolerate any violations of government laws or regulations from our suppliers," said Yum China, which required all of its KFC and Pizza Hut restaurants to seal and stop using all meat materials supplied by the Hershey factory. The division, Yum's #1 business unit, had just seen its KFC restaurant bounce back from a double whammy of the food safety scare and bird flu outbreak. God damn you. If proven, the practices outlined in the reports are completely unacceptable to McDonald's anywhere in the world. A China-based spokesperson for McDonald's told Reuters. That's why I don't eat there now. I always thought there was some additive to make you fat at those restaurants anyway. Like they pack it, even ground beef is made with straight up lard. Not just straight up lard. It was like a potion they mixed in a fat, in a science. Chinese food go in and come out, but it's still there. You thought it came out, but it's still there. It resides. It's like the only thing I do is shrimp and broccoli, because you won't get me caught up with no Kung Pao anything. Because what the hell is that? I think they named Kung Pao. And that's disgusting right then and there. And anybody that eat it, just for me saying it, should stop.
General Tao's chicken.
Right. Mm-mm.
I ain't never
and
met him.
It's not even Tao. It's like So. General So.
Shao. I ain't never met him a day in my life.
The T is silent. How you gonna have a silent T? Where they do that at?
I ain't never met him a day in my life.
But where they get silent T's from? A T can't be silent. Like they was like, shh. Don't say nothing else.
Don't tell anybody about the processed meat.
Okay. Governor O'Malley. See, I like you, Mr. O'Malley. That's why you get a chance to have I wish you could fire SRB. She's a late queen. She's late. Governor O'Malley gathered about 50 religious leaders in Annapolis on Monday for what aides described as a brainstorming session on how Maryland can help respond to the influx of unaccompanied children coming across the border. Among other aims, O'Malley sought input from the diverse group about possible locations to offer the federal government for temporary living quarters for the children from Central America. But the discussion also touched on other topics, including reuniting families and holding clothing drives, and participants said, "We're trying to play as a constructive role as we can to make sure these children are taken care of." So, okay, let me just continue, because I don't hear the end result. Like, I'm hearing that y'all met and then y'all adjourned, but what was the end result? What was the key moment? What was the aha moment that you guys had where y'all going to help these kids? Because right now I'm not hearing nothing but a whole bunch of rhetoric, and that's the problem with our society. You want to meet all the damn time, but don't want to have actions to come out of these meetings, and then y'all have another damn meeting. Who's paying for this goddamn coffee? So I want to know who's paying for this coffee. All this coffee and tea and water bottles and the place settings and stuff like that y'all have these meetings at in Annapolis. Who rented this hotel? That meeting room space, that's one day that some of these children could have had and slept on the floor and would have had a roof over their head for a night. It's my pen. He can't hold it. It's my pen. It's in here with me, and I got it. It's right here. We've got a problem, and I just think the last thing we need to do is make a bad situation worse. See, now, that sounds like backtracking to me. Feared the children would catch a disease. In a letter, Cock wrote, his name is Cock. That's what you need to worry about, spreading disease. In a letter, Cock wrote expressing his disapproval of the idea to Catholic leaders. He also said he feared the children would spread disease. How ignorant. You dirty children. Oh my God, listen to my mouth.
I don't get it.
I did just jump the page, though. I jumped all the way down to the bottom because I wanted to see if there was an end result. The idea has not been universally embraced by some elected officials, however. During a radio interview over the weekend, Delegate A. Wade Cock, Republican of Baltimore County, spoke out against the proposal. We've got a problem. Really? He said he has been disturbed by the hate that has emanated from some quarters in response to the thousands of children streaming across the borders. I don't need any music, please. Not while I'm talking about these dirty politicians. It's ridiculous that we can sum all of this up to how dare you and what is your issue and why do you think you have the right to bar people from coming to this country. We're in this situation now because the borders were open to your ancestors. We're in this situation now because y'all thought that Statue of Liberty meant come on in. She's holding a torch for you. she kept the light on for you, basically. And whatever that book is she's holding, who cares? I think it's interesting she has on a toga. Who wears that anymore? Why don't they have her dressed in a business suit now? It's New York.
I heard that the original Statue of Liberty was supposed to be a black woman.
No, she's green. So, yeah. How real is that? Now they got a gremlin sitting up there with a toga and a book in our arms holding a freaking torch. Ain't gremlins scared of fire? Anybody seen the movie? Y'all know they scared of fire and water. So there's no way in the world they're going to be holding a torch. Maybe putting on lipstick. But not a torch. Coming up next at 8 o'clock is the Jonathan Rashawn Show. Who dropped down to number 2, by the way. But he's up next to defend his title, I guess. That's what he's going to try to do this week. He'll try to come back with a 1-2 punch. Chris Brown got rid of the perm. That is a celebratory item. Although, I don't think it was that bad for 2 weeks. This is an experiment that you do for 2 weeks and then you get over yourself and be like, yeah, and cut it all off. For 2 weeks, it was cute. He took it back to the 60s and the 70s and was like, I'm going to do this. I hope nobody Reagans me. Remember, all of them used to be like that in Motown. All of them except for Etta James. She always had on a blonde something or another. Couldn't have been her own hair because her hair would have died. They would have kept bleaching it blonde back then. Nobody back then wore their real hair. So why do we think it's brand new that people don't wear their real hair? Nobody wore their real hair back then. Remember Tina Turner? She burned all her hair off in the perm at the salon. They left it in too long. And it was just coming out in clumps into the sink. And then from there on, she wore wigs. Etta James, too. I could just imagine what was under there, her cussing ass. What she did was cuss.
Who now, baby?
It was nothing under there but a couple of moles. Like, girl, don't you move too fast. The moles ain't gonna hold that wig on. They did every joke in the book about Chris Brown. They put him on the texturizer box. They made him an honorary member of the 5 Heartbeats. And so he got his hair cut. He's still getting fat though. You out of jail? I know. Step back from that table, boo. So, Cat Williams is still walking around this town. I mean, these towns fighting people. He will not sit down.
Who now, baby?
This is one of my stories from last week that I never got to, and they haven't publicized enough, so I'm going to bring it back. Unwanted photography is leading cause of celebrity meltdowns in the past 2 years. According to reports, Cat Williams is under criminal investigation for assault with a deadly weapon in connection to an incident near LAX yesterday, July 15th. TMZ reports Glenn Jackson is claiming Cat Williams and his bodyguard pepper sprayed him after he attempted to take a photograph of the comedian while both were parked side by side in their respective cars near LAX. According to Jackson, Williams drove his Rolls Royce into Jackson's leg, pepper sprayed the man again, and drove off. So did he pepper spray the man from inside of the car? I swear to goodness, I could not imagine a man that size running up to me and pepper spraying me. Can you imagine somebody just coming up to you like, this is the size, this is how big it looks, the pepper spray in his hands? Just picture how little he is, and then him coming up to you holding a can like this. You gotta reach up and spray it in your eyes, man. And then you got a perm.
That's why you need your, what do they call it, Vaciano visor?
V. Stiviano. And then you got a perm. And it cups your hip, it cups your neck. You walk up like, talk about, I'm going to make sure. It's not hot. It's not hot at all. Okay, finally. Oh, that worked out perfectly. I only got one more story after this one. $190 million. $190 million. These people gonna be living good. Well, so why can't I find myself in no lawsuit like this? Johns Hopkins Hospital has agreed to pay $190 million in a proposed settlement over that gynecologist Dr. Nikita A. Levy surreptitiously recorded patients over the course of several years, the lead attorney in the class action lawsuit announced. $190 million. Hopkins officials and Jonathan Shokor, the chairman of the plaintiffs' committee, were expected to discuss the settlement at a news conference on Monday afternoon. That would have been today, this afternoon. The settlement may be the largest of its kind. A class action suit involving a Delaware pediatrician convicted of recording assaults on hundreds of children led to $120 million in 2012. That same year, a Connecticut hospital settled for $50 million with 150 victims. Can somebody get me a calculator? Let me see. I got one right here. How much money is that per person? I just want to know, because I am going to find me a class action lawsuit to get involved in. 150-123-123 divided by 150 people. Oh, $1 million a piece. Yes. Oh, why do I do it by 150 people? That's not right. 50 million divided by 150 people. Still, $333,333. I can make do with that. I do make do with that. I have that in the bank. No, I'm lying. Don't break my windows.
That is outright lies. That is not true.
When learning of Dr. Levy's behavior, our clients were extremely distraught. Distraught? That just puts it so... That's mild. They were distraught. Is that the phone? Hello?
Morning.
Yes.
Who
Was that your sexy voice? I said live radio. Was that your sexy voice? Is that your sexy voice? I just need to know. The people on the other side want to know, is that your sexy voice? Or no? If it's not, I'm just going to sip my tea.
Who is this?
Your favorite.
Who?
Mommy, I will bang you in the throat.
Ow, my throat. Miss Ava.
What? No. Sure, come here, call it 8 o'clock, boy.
Please don't hit me in my throat.
I think I know who this is.
I'm still trying to catch
Is
the
Sharon
break.
on yet? What time she coming at 8 o'clock?
Who?
Sharon.
Maria?
Nope.
No. Dead. Next.
Andrea.
Hazel.
No, Sharon coming in tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Tonight is Jonathan Rashawn.
Why she told me to call tonight at 8?
She said, why did you tell her to call you tonight at 8?
On Jonathan Rashawn's show.
Oh, on Jonathan Rashawn's show. That's what she was talking about at 8.
Oh, okay.
In 4 minutes.
She want me to call back at 8 when I die.
She said, is that your sexy voice? No. You don't know. You don't know when it gets sexy.
Alright, I'm gonna call at 8 o'clock on the dot.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Wait, no, 8:03.
No, 8 o'clock.
8:03?
Yeah.
No, 8 o'clock. Why would you start somebody show at 8:03?
No, that's what time I want her to call in.
Oh.
What?
Goodbye. I only got 15 seconds. Hang up. Get off my phone.
8:03.
8:03. Okay, alright.
Damn. Oh, now I can't even finish the dead person story about the $190 million. Goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow, 7 o'clock, right here at BeExposedRadio.com. Jonathan Rashawn is up next.